Love, light, and happy Sun's Day. I am iiiYansaje T Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, as always, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your one woman and the divine creator radio station, 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And I'm coming to you at 12 o'clock noon. The sun is at the highest point in the sky, and Sunday is the turn up day for those born in Zodiac House 5, Leo, because this is our ruling planet, our ruling day. So take that R&R, everybody. Ashe. It is Sun's Day, December 15th, 2024, and in Orisha tradition, Obatala is venerated on this day. And speaking of Obatala, we got some double the Obatala purity energy, really triple if you count the year, because Obatala's number is 8, and so is the daily numerology, and so is the year. So triple up on that wisdom, creativity, patience, perseverance, and striving for divine purification on this day. And in the Yoruba days of the week, this is called the Jo Aiku, or Day of Longevity. And if you want some longevity in your life, learn how to sit down somewhere and just rest, reflect, breathe, meditate, so that the divine can speak to you. Ashe. We are in the last Sunday of autumn equinox as well as of Sagittarius season, and this Sun's day is ending Mercury retrograde with a bang with a full moon in Gemini shifting into Cancer. So those dualities are going to shift those emotional waters and take in all the lessons that came from the third and last Mercury retrograde. If you've been listening to the Mothership all day today, you started off at 12 a.m. at where the moon was the highest point in the sky, listening to crown chakra, sleep balance, and meditation music, getting that crown chakra right as you sleep. And then we went into the early morning cosmic weather forecast, followed by the rising Bimbe to Obatala. And now we are letting the church say amen with classic and contemporary gospel infused with inspirational music, and we'll be listening to some coconut jazz at 4 o'clock p.m. So here's what you get each and every Sun's Day on the Mothership's 7th rotation. Check it out. Rest, restore, reflect, purify, gospel, white, old-time religion. Iba Obatala, Iba Rumila, sermons, humility. Welcome to Sundays on the Mothership. Ashe. And we are back. So, you all know the drill. If you are listening to this or watching this on any of my Facebook pages, then the player to beam up and jam to the 24/7 groove is right there on the page. So, tune in and listen. If you're listening or watching from TikTok or Instagram, then there is a link in the description box of this video where you can not only find the Mothership radio station, but explore the entire Ortbit. If you like flavorful writing, then I've got some flavorful things for you to read when you follow the Sun Daily blog, The Alabaster Divine. And we are getting closer and closer to Kwanzaa 2024, in which Sunday this year is going to host the Day of Cooperative Economics, Day 4, Ujamaa. So make sure you follow this page to get all the digital Kwanzaa celebrations that are coming with Kwanzaa with iiiYansa, Ujamaa, hosted by the Alabaster Divine page, Obatala. I also have a Kwanzaa class coming up in a week. That is teaching about, if you want to learn about Kwanzaa, why do I do it aligned with the astrologies, any questions you may ask about how to celebrate Kwanzaa. I'm holding a virtual think tank 1 week from today, and I'm going to let you check that out. And here's the promo for Kwanzaa with iiYansa 2025. 4. I'm iiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Do you want to start celebrating Kwanzaa but don't know where to start? Do you attend Kwanzaa events in your community but want to know more about how to do the ceremonies at home? Are you interested in using the Kwanzaa principles for self-love, self-help, and healing? Or are you ready to take Kwanzaa to another level with Orisha alignment, astrology, numerology, and chakra work? Then join me for the Questions About Kwanzaa virtual class session. And what it is a Zoom-style meeting where we will discuss any and all questions that you may have about Kwanzaa and how to keep the Nguzo Saba year-round. And to enhance your Kwanzaa experience, then grab your copy of my 2024 Kwanzaa Astrology Guide and the book Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. All proceeds go to 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio. Move fast. There are only 49 seats. Beam up. Every year, the 7 days of Kwanzaa fall on different days of the week, which changes their planetary alignment, their Orisha connections for those that live the Ifa life, and the daily numerologies. So, if you want to take your Kwanzaa experience to the quasar level, then grab your copy of the 2024 Kwanzaa Astrology Guide. And I also have Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up available on Amazon, because Kwanzaa with iiYansa is Kwanzaa on a whole other level. Beam up. And we are back. So before I get to this open book tarot read, well, oracle read, I want to share with you an excerpt from my Kwanzaa book, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. And since this year, Ujamaa is coming on a Sunday, I'm going to read a quick excerpt from the Ujamaa chapter. Ujamaa, Cooperative Economics. To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and how to profit from them together. Oya is the mother of the marketplace, and I knew I would have a lot to say about this one. The Kwanzaa celebration reaches its peak, its climatic point on day 4. As we pick up from yesterday's principle, Ujima, the collective work carries over to our storefronts, our pockets, and how we get down to business. Cooperative economics are about creating win-win situations between your spiritual business and your earthly business, yourself and your businesses, your wallet and other businesses, your businesses and other businesses, and your businesses and your clientele base, and your businesses and venues used to host events. These win-win situations apply to both monetary and energetic currency. Because as divine beings, we cannot approach capitalism in the same way as our mainstream society counterparts. As earlier mentioned, money is an energy, and we must approach it as such to strive to create scarcity for none. Ashe. And this book is available on Amazon. And the ebook is the astrology guide because, the Kwanzaa days and alignments change every year. And I see no point in killing all those unnecessary trees to keep reprinting books. So the astrology guide is in ebook only. Okay. And so let's get down to our Sundaily Oracle read. Now, last night on the forecast, this scenario talked a lot about how no's and rejections in the 3D world are actually blessings in the 5D world. So let's see what it has to say today when we split the deck. Let's see here. Let me do this one more time. Okay. On the east hand, intention. So make sure all of your actions this week have the intentions. Be more attentive in what you're doing. Because sometimes when we fall into the routines of things, especially in spiritual practices, we tend to do things just because people told us to. And that can be really, really dangerous because if you are not putting intentions behind your actions, someone else is harvesting your energy to put it into what their intentions are. So be clear on what your intentions are so your energy is not harvested for other people's intentions because you are building momentum up to a magical moment on the West Hand. So be focused on this magical moment because right about now, if your energy is glowing up and things like that, a lot of people will be trying to hijack your energy to use to manifest their desires. And that works when your intentions aren't set for yourself. So make sure you are very intent on all you do and make sure those intentions are aligned with the divine. Because underneath the intentions card, we got lessons. And didn't I just say about what did I just say about not having intentions? When you're not setting your own intentions, your energy is harvested for other people's intentions. So you have to learn some lessons behind that so that it doesn't happen again. And underneath magical moment, we have get clear on your desires. And getting clear on your desires and intention are two different things. So it seems that this week you will have to go further into, drop some cards, on your intentions. And make sure your intentions are aligned with your divine destiny so that they may easily manifest. So let's see what the scripture cards have to say. Choose one real quick. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. James 4:10. On the other side, when thou passest through the waters, iiiYansaje, I will be with thee. Isaiah 43:2. And this is what I mean when I say, when your intentions are aligned with divine intentions, your will and divine will become one and the same. When you do that, you really can't lose. And that's the biggest act of humility is making your will and divine will one and the same, because that means you've given up your earthly desires only for them to be returned to you better than you could have asked for them, because now all of your earthly gain is used for divine purpose. And when thou passest through the waters, that's the waters of birth, I will be with thee. So being more intentional. What showed up on that get clear on your desires? What showed up on that card? Water. Be open to receive your new birth into a new life. But be intentional that that's what you want. That way, your energy can stop being harvested for intentions that are not divine. Something to think about. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, then call me tomorrow because today is Sunday and my oracles rest. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up. Love and light, beautiful souls and star seeds. How are we doing? This is iiiYansaje Muse coming to you from 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, with a quick question. Where and how are you spending this Kwanzaa? Prayerfully, you will be joining me for Kwanzaa with iiiYansa, the jam sessions. You don't have to move to any location, don't have to come to an event. All you have to do is beam up to the radio station from right where you are to get some of the best in the old school jam sessions in alignment with the Kwanzaa's principles. And we're going to talk about how the Nguzo Saba ceremonies include astrology, numerology, candle and color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditation on the Orishas, and original poetry and commentaries. All of these things mixed up into Kwanzaa's principles, and we're going to discuss and explore how we can keep these Kwanzaa principles year-round. And all you have to do is follow 222.9 The Mothership on their daily Facebook pages to catch the planetary alignment with each Kwanzaa principle, and tune in to the station to get your jam on, aligned with the Nguzo Saba. Kwanzaa with iiYansa, December 26th through January 1st. Only on your radio station for the road less traveled, 222.9, The Mothership. Beam up. And we are back. So you all know the drill. I got to beam back up to the Mothership and cook up some more mojo to throw out over these airwaves. And today's channel song is from Donald Lawrence. The gift looks good on you, and you wear it well. Make sure you guys subscribe to my Spotify podcast to join me for your 9 o'clock forecast tonight, where we will be winding down this Sun's Day and preparing for another week, Moon Day. Ashe. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic